It is estimated that 45,000 people, both the returnees and refugees, have arrived in the country as humanitarian crises continue to exacerbate. Before the war broke out in the neighboring Sudan, which displaced thousands of people from their homes, there were already concerns about the growing food insecurity in South Sudan caused by conflicts and climate change. Now the government says it has allocated $15 million United States dollars to the World Food Program to support the needy.
We can do to keep young children at school.
Last year, the government negotiated with the International Monetary Fund to release what it called food shock window funds, said to be $114 million.
When we were negotiating with the IMF the food shock window, we made sure that in the implementation of the resources that were given to us, that we will make an allocation first to meet our commitment that we pledged during the UN General Assembly. But also we thought World Food can do more. So instead of us contributing 10 million, we agreed that 15 million will be implemented through the World Food Program. So out of 114 million that we received from the IMF under the food shock window facility, we allocated 15 million to World Food. What I wanted to underline, after the signing of this agreement, we will immediately disperse that amount to World Food. Wanted to thank you and to pledge that we wanted really to develop this partnership between us, between the government and between the World Food, and that there are a number of areas where we would need your service, and wanted to continue this also even with the IMF.
The World Food Program Country Director Mary Hellen, who signed on behalf of organization, says the contribution from South Sudanese government will help in providing life-saving food assistance to more than 265,000 people.
This contribution from the government of South Sudan through WFP will help us to provide life-saving food assistance and nutrition assistance to over 265,000 people. We'll be able to do this by either giving food packages or to stimulate the local economy where markets are working to be able to give cash assistance. It will also give us a much needed injection into our school meals program. We all know children are the future of the country, and anything that we can do to keep young children at school is so critical. And it will also help us in our programs, on our urban safety net programs, where we work with the youth of South Sudan.
The UN Food Agency says more than 45,000 people have crossed to South Sudan after fleeing military confrontations between Sudan's army and paramilitary rapid support forces.
You know, over the past couple of weeks, we are dealing with the fallout from the crisis in Sudan. To date, over 45,000 people have crossed the border into, many of them, South Sudanese returnees. WFP is up there with our fellow partners providing hot meals at least twice a day to people who are waiting in the transit centres for onward movement.
South Sudan, being one of the oil-producing countries, has been grappling with the economic crisis for years, and with the current humanitarian situation, the recovery of this economy may take time because the country heavily relies on imported goods, mostly from Sudan. Aken, SSBC News, Juba.